Alright guys, Seek the Geek here. Finally back with the part 2 video. Um, the West Allis Regional. It's actually been a couple of days. I've been sort of lazy and not getting to the videos like I should have. It is the new year, so I haven't had to go to work every single day of the week, so I've actually had more time to do videos. I've just been trying to catch up on sleep, so I actually have the time to do the videos, I guess you could say. Um, so Today is actually Wednesday, so it was 3-4 days ago. It was on Saturday. Um, Me and a couple of friends, some from Rockheads version 1, version 2, and one of the newer players from Not Your Parents' Basement. We all went to the regional. Kind of a last minute decision. I didn't have to work that Saturday, so I was like, sure, I haven't gone to a regional in a few years, so I figured I'd go to this one, try my luck. I wasn't expecting to do well at all. So there was 5 of us. Two of the people in the car were judging. The other 3 were actually playing. Conveniently, we were all playing the same deck, but I'm pretty sure we were all playing different builds of the deck. We were all playing Pendulum Magicians. You've seen me play the deck on the channel before. I've been playing that deck about a week after it came out. No hand traps at all. No Ashes, no Ghost Ogres, no Effect Veilers, no Ghost Reapers, no Gammas even. I wasn't playing any of that. I was playing my very weird build. I don't have a copy of my deck list sheet, but playing triple Wavering Eyes main deck, triple Oath Dragon main deck, triple Time Pendulum Graph main deck. Just to give you an idea of how weird my build was. Still managed to do pretty well. My final record was 6-3, only 3 losses. Right here, some of my written life point sheets. I saved them to help me remember how my matches actually went for each game. So I don't want to make this video too long because I already went over most of it in the part 1 video, which I did on my cell phone, like right after the event, or right after the second to last round, after my last round opponent didn't show up. So I only have 8. There would be 9 here, but my last round opponent did not show up, so I don't have a sheet for that. But round 1, I wrote here was a new player. He was playing Pendulum Magician. This was my only mirror match of the entire day. I actually played a different deck every single round. The only deck I played twice was Trickstars. I don't know what my round 9 opponent played since they didn't show up, but I assume there would have been another overlap there. Probably would have been Spirals again, which probably would have actually been a loss in my favor. But Pendulum Magicians, he was a new player, so a lot of misplays. He tried to Wisdom Eye into Wisdom Eye, stuff like that. Game 1 was very short. Looks like I just straight up OTK'd him. He managed to hit me for 900, and then I just came back and killed him. I think he went first. Game 2 was a bit more of a back and forth. Once he kind of got more used to the deck, or someone else playing the deck, but I was still able to win. Looks like I was able to OTK him straight from like 55 life points. I think I probably used Trapeze Magicians. That's how that game went. Nothing too special notable there. I was actually expecting to play more mirror matches, so I guess I'm lucky I didn't. But my deck being as weird as it is, and all my decks being focused on the mirror match more so than the actual meta, however you want to say it, it benefits me in those type of regional events, since I'm always worried about the mirror match. I'm not worried about whatever the top deck is, because I just don't really care that much. Round 2 was a new deck. It was Magical Musketeers. This game I straight up 0-2 lost, but this was my first time playing against the deck. I had no idea what the deck does. I never played against the deck, but the guy, he pretty much had everything. I tried to come back here. Only thing I say about the deck is that basically Spell and Trap Negation is super important, and not letting them keep a monster on the field. Those are my 2 biggest misplays. I let him keep too many monsters, and I couldn't get rid of his monsters, and I had no Spell Trap Negation, like a Thought Ruler Archfiend, or Norito, if I could have went into him, would have helped me immensely in that matchup, but I just couldn't get any of that stuff, so I just lost that. 0-2 loss, but the guy was cool about it. He knew what he was doing, so that was my first loss today, and this was my second straight loss. And this was my last loss for a while. Trickstars, round 3. I think I got him down to 1,200 life points at some point. Or no, I was down to 12. He was down to 19, but I couldn't actually get the killing blow on him game 1. Game 2, he just had everything. I just lost. He had like double ash something. Double ash, in-face scapegoat, Borreload, and just swung for game. So, Trickstars. Burning Abyss, round 4. Actually went to game 3. This was the first game I went to game 3. I thought he was going to kill me game 1, but it looked like he kind of, I think he desires away a lot of his combo pieces, so he just couldn't make any more plays. Because he had me down to like 2,000. I was like, okay, I lose this game. I was almost ready to go to game 2, but then I was able to make a comeback once I got rid of his Dante Pilgrim fusion guy. He didn't have anything else, so I was able to come back and win that one. Game 2, I got blew out of the water. It was an OTK. Game 3, I can't remember what I side decked, but I think I had a Vanity's Fiend, and he just had no outs to it, so he just kind of scooped right there. Round 5, a guy playing Light Swarms. It was a 2-0 win. It's the newer build that plays Fairy Tale Snow. Game 1, he has a really good opening. I thought I was gonna lose, but hits a brick wall once I make a big monster that he couldn't deal with, so he kind of just loses there. I think I make double Omega on my turn, and he just kind of had no more plays. His mills were pretty bad, though. Good opening, but all his mills were terrible. He didn't mill enough monsters to stay in the game. Game 2, once I knew what was playing, I just side decked Vanity's Fiend, and it was pretty much over after that. He had no plays to make. Round 6 with True King Dino. This was probably the only other deck that I definitely wasn't expecting besides the Magical Musketeer. This was another 2-0 win. Game 1 and 2, he went first. He made the True King Calamities, locked me out of the game. I just passed. I took the damage. After his first turn, I always had the trap card, so I just trap card away the True King Calamities and won the game from there because his openings were bad both games. It's rough how it happens. This is my second Trickstar deck. This is the one I actually won against. It was actually a close game. Game 1, he got me down to 200 life points, but he could not kill me. I was able to come back. I was able to kill him from 75. I think he bricked, or I had the trap card, so I was able to answer a lot of his stuff. He like bricked mid-game, something like that. Game 2, he straight up killed me. Game 3, I wrote right there Imperial Order. I went first. I had Imperial Order set, the usual setup, but I'm sure he thought it was the trap card, Pendulum Graph, but I had Imperial Order. So his first turn, he tries to, Galaxy Cyclone, or the MST, the quick play, tries to hit my scale. I put up Imperial Order, he immediately scoops, because his hand was like double light stage. No Candinas, no Licorice, nothing, so he just scooped right there, because he couldn't resolve his light stages, and I negated his one back row removal from my scale, so it was over. So Imperial Order is actually a good card. That's my other weird main deck card with my, Magician build, is I main deck Imperial Order just because it's a 1-up, so I figured, like, why not? I don't have to side deck it. And obviously the last big deck was my last loss today, round 8 Spirals. Game 1, he just straight up kills me. Game 2, I open up Thunder King YuGiOh, Pendulum Summon, Normal Summon Vanity's Fiend. I asked him if he wants to go to game 3. He scoops. He's like, sure, game 3. Thunder King YuGiOh was actually a last minute side deck on my part. I'm not actually side decking that normally. I bought 2 at the event and was like, I don't have enough side for Trickstars or even Spirals. So like, sure, I'll buy 2 Thunder King YuGiOhs and side deck them, and it turns out they actually won me a game, so it was worth it. I sold my Thunder King YuGiOhs I had from back in the day, so it's kind of annoying. It's like, yeah, I actually don't have Thunder King YuGiOhs in any of my collection stuff, so I was like, well, I have to go out and buy these now. Thankfully, the vendor had like a couple of comments, only $2 a piece, so it's not like I had to break an arm and a leg to buy those. I think the secret rares were like $5-6 a piece. I did not want to buy secret rares. Game 3 sleeper combo, nothing I could do about it. Whatever. And of course, there's no round 9. So overall, I got 59th place. I was 5 places lower than the other guy I went with. who's playing the deck. One of the other guys, he had a bad loss round 1, and I think he scooped round 7 or round 8, or he dropped out round 7 or round 8 and didn't play the remaining rounds. I think overall he went 4-4, something like that, before he dropped out. Rough beats, but it happens. So that's how it went. It's actually the best I've done at a big event, especially for my first regional after being out of the major events for so many years. I don't know when the next one is going to be. Like, I had no intention of getting a national invite or going to the nationals, but with how my work schedule is, who knows if I can get the time off for that or not. A lot of stuff going on right now with work. I might be losing some Saturdays because they're scheduling me, so I might have to have a talk with them about that, so I don't have to, give up EDH like I had to do with Pick and Save and Kenosha. So I don't want to give up my EDH entirely. I do have this upcoming Saturday off for the Rivals of Ixalan pre-release. I will be there. I will be recording as per usual. All that stuff will be going on. I got some videos to upload right now, actually, from the last couple of weeks to try and clear out some more videos, since I'm, only working 2 or 3 days a week for, at least for this month, it seems like. I don't know how February is going to go. There's Valentine's Day in February, but that's not that big of a deal. But yeah, no deck profile or anything. You guys see me play the deck enough. I'm going to keep playing the deck. The next YuGiOh set is coming out, though, so the deck will change a little bit. Once we get our ban list, the deck will change as well. We still haven't gotten that yet. I'm still working on the Metaphors deck, waiting for the new set to come out. And then my Herratic deck will be making a comeback when the new set comes out because of Downbeat. That changes the deck up a lot. The deck has some very new, interesting plays that I kind of like, so I think it can do pretty well. The OTK threat from the deck is still very real, and I think it'll catch a lot of people off guard, how it can even get through, the sleeper combo as long as you force them to activate the effect and they don't have hand traps. It can push through Pendulum Magicians very easily. If they make double Omega, they might just lose the game because they won't have a monster on the field. And normally, if they make double Omega, or even one Omega, Trickstars doesn't matter. You can just straight kill them. They're just going to have one monster on the field. The trap card disruption is really annoying for the deck to deal with, but if they don't have that, you can still just push through and kill them. They only have one monster on the field, who, just like Pendulum Magicians, they don't have a really an interactive off turn, unlike Spirals do. So I don't know if I'm going to do a deck profile there or not. Probably not, but you'll see me playing the deck when I have it built and I start playing it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I wanted to do for this. It's part 2 of the West Allis Regional. I guess this will be the review video. As always, thanks for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.